Welcome back to the Stardew Valley Grandpa Challenge, the challenge where we attempt to achieve perfection, role-playing as a grandpa who cannot take a single hit point of damage. There's only one rule. We take any damage, we reset the file. Now we are approaching the end of our wakeless winter of year one, and I had started thinking a little bit about spring. Also, I had to figure out, like, what are we going to buy at the end of year one? I still haven't completely figured this out, but we're probably just going to buy a lot of stone for staircases. We'll probably get some wood, but I think the stone is really where the major gains are to be made. Another goal that I have, actually, and I had written down some goals for spring of year two. We want to unlock the greenhouse to start farming starfruit. We should be able to do this in spring. And hey, Amber, what's up? Welcome in. How are you? And then also, this actually could be really, really good. I forgot that you get a crystallarium from the museum after you've donated 50 minerals, which would make gathering geodes even more, more of a priority. And we can get those geodes either from fishing, which is kind of slow, or by, for example, going to Ginger Island. We can get a lot of geodes from the artifact spots. And actually, don't I I want to look this up here. Enchantments. Can we get in an enchantment on the hoe, for example? For the hoe, double the chance of finding artifacts. I mean, that's not really what we want. We want the geodes. 50% chance of double item after digging. That would be really good. Because we would get... Because there's already a very high spawn rate for Omni Geodes from artifact spots on the island. And that's about it for the hoe. But yeah. Anyway, so I started writing a few things down here, but we'll have to think a little bit more about that soon. So other things that we've done, we completed the deluxe barn. Now we just and we built the second silo, right? Yeah. So at this point, I guess I'll make another fish pond. I might even remove the oak trees because I feel like we really don't need that many kegs, and reducing the number of kegs, because in my original idea for this challenge, I was thinking, let me see here. You know, I was budgeting for something like, wait, how many? 500 kegs, which if you just bought all the resources raw, it would cost about 800,000. That's assuming you go for wood to make coal in the kiln rather than buying coal directly from Clint. That's a lot. That's a lot of money to spend just on kegs, and we don't need to do that. We already have I think we have like 125 around that. And that's going to be plenty for how much we'll be sleeping just to check the traveling cart and do some other things. Oh, another long-term goal. And you know what? I'm going to put this here on our year two. This isn't really a goal for spring, but a reminder that, get the Statue of Perfection at the end of year two for iridium ore. So we don't need to be running around panning and doing all of that. There could be some other benefits to doing that if we get, I don't know, certain things. Other drops from panning. I don't know, maybe there could be artifacts or things we don't have. But I realized that if we just go to year 2, the end of year 2, and actually let me pull that up. It's what is it? Yeah, the Statue of Perfection comes from Grandpa's Shrine once you get 4 candles. And if we do the evaluation, oh, by the way, welcome in, Perks. Good to have you here. You're having your coffee now? Good. Hope you're enjoying it. For Grandpa's evaluation, we need to get a score of 12 or higher in order to get the Statue of Perfection. And it produces 2 to 8 iridium ore per day. And we've already got quite a bit because we've already made well over 1 million in earnings. So we already have 7 points from that. We definitely have the 30 levels here. We might not get this because we'll be waiting on the combat book, but and also the mining skill. It's not a guarantee that we'll be able to get that by the end of year 2. But anyways, we have 7, 8. We won't be able to catch every fish unless we go into the secret woods. So I don't know if we'll be able to get that. The museum collection, we almost certainly won't be able to get like the dwarf whatever scrolls. And shipping every item, we also won't have that because that requires like radioactive ore and stuff that we won't have unlocked yet. We will complete the community center, right? So that'll be 9. We'll also watch the ceremony, 10, 11. And we already have the rusty key, 12. So even just doing those things, we should have 4 candles, and we'll get the Statue of Perfection at the end of year 2. And that'll be our iridium. The only downside is I guess we just have to, we might be waiting a long time. So we might have to speed up the game quite a bit to get to the end of year 2. Just like wake up, do a few chores, go to sleep, right? And then check the traveling cart twice a week, clear the quarry once a week. I don't know, maybe a few other things we can throw in there, but at least that's what I was thinking. Okay, let's come back to winter. And we didn't end up getting all the animals. I didn't get 2 of every animal, but that's fine. I'm not going to update what we actually got, but we got the bare minimum in order to get the stuff that we need. And then we got a bunch of rabbits. We got, I think, 8 rabbits. So yeah, there we go. All right, let's hop into Stardew and play a little bit. Amber, I thought upgrading the house and getting married contributed as well, but it has been a minute since you looked. Yes, yeah, the friendship stuff. I skipped over the friendship stuff on there. Actually, I'll take a look at that again real quick. Let's pull it up. Because that is another option. Where was it? Here on friendship, married with at least 2 house upgrades. Yeah. You get 1 point for that. Having friendship of at least 8 hearts with at least 5 villagers. Oh, we actually get the pet. I forgot about this. So we have a pet that has full friendship hearts. So we will be getting an extra point for this. But yeah, the friendship stuff gives very few points for how much effort you have to put into it. And also, I'm not going to do that because I'm only going to be giving people gifts on their birthdays and then doing the luau. And that's it. Otherwise, I'm ignoring people completely. And so it takes like 2 or 3 years, typically like 3 years of giving people birthday gifts to get them all the way up to their 10 hearts. But yeah. Oh, and you just posted your beach farm. Let me see. In the art. Oh, wow. All right, here, let's see. Let me pull it up. You guys can see this. Wow. Whoa. This is insane. This would take me literally like 400 hours of gameplay to do. just just all the running around and placing everything. Okay, maybe not 400 hours, but just decorating like this. Wow, with all the you really leaned into the tropical fruit aspect of it, and it really works. It really pays off. I love it. All the solar panels, batteries, hardwood. I love that you've got a little nook back here that you've set up. Um, I was trying to identify. Wait, is there which spouse do you have? Because I don't know the spouse designs very well. And you moved the farmhouse, so it's like this area is just for kegs and then for something else. This looks like the life preserver you put on here. Oh, I love the little boardwalk going onto the beach. Oh my God. I just now realized what this is. A turtle sanctuary. This is way too cute, too perfect. And you've got the auto petters out there. Oh my God. Oh my God. You've got the central area here with the stingray pond. Yes. You're just flexing on me, Amber. What the heck? And the central well looks really nice. And I like how you've decorated around it. And yeah, you've got your flowers. Yeah, actually, why did you make a flower bed here? And why did you pick these flowers? Was there a reason for it besides it just looking good? Because I was like, I don't see the beehives. But yes. So you're on year 3 in this farm. The solar panels were a pain in the butt getting all that crystal. And when the turtles love you, they give you crab pot stuff, like they go fishing for you. And you get the stingray pond idea from me. Oh, nice. Did you wait? Yeah, and did you use it for getting, I guess, the cinder shards or the dragon teeth or something? Married to Penny, and she loves poppies. And the color's just aesthetic. I see. That totally makes sense. And hey, Marina 27, welcome in. Good to have you guys here. And the hardwood fences look really nice. And oh, the farming area. I don't think I don't think I'm physically capable of farming like this. Physically, like mentally, I cannot justify like setting up a farm like this would be so painful for me emotionally because I'd be constantly so aware of how much of the farming space I'm not using and how the sprinklers are like, it looks great. It works. I can't fault it. It's clearly just for the aesthetics, like you aren't setting this up to be your farming efficient. You probably maybe have. Actually, I don't see anything in. I can't remember if Concerned Ape. I forget. I feel like you can sometimes see through the greenhouse to see what's being farmed in there, but I'll just assume you have some crops in there. Oh my God, you've got the playful little area for the pets. This is the farmhouse. Oh wow. I like the little boardwalk area, the way that you've set it up with the pathing that kind of creates like a curb. And that oh yeah, you told me you did this. Down here is where you set up your golden clock with the warp totems or obelisks. Oh, and you set up. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so the silos are hidden behind the obelisks. That's quite nice. Wow. Oh my God. You can barely see this down here, but I love it. You've got the lawn chairs and a pina colada. You can just sit out on the dock. Oh, and you put Ferrogmon here. That is such a nice touch. I'm like jealous. This is something I feel like I would do, and I would be very proud of that. I like the little tiki, or what? I'm not. I would say tiki, but I guess they're more like totem poles, right? these totem poles here. And you've got the pig beach. I love that as well. It would be a nice update if you could get like swimming pigs. If they would go swimming out in the ocean, that would be pretty hilarious. And I like how you reskinned or recolored the barns. I think that looks really nice. Wow, with the mangoes. Oh, it's like the pigs could eat the mangoes when they fall. And I love you've got this like janky redneck beach, you know? The lawn chairs, the tires, all the bottles and beer cans. Wow. And yeah, and the coops as well, really nice with the yeah, you've got your rabbit empire over here. I like to see that. Wow. It's all very well designed, very well proportioned. Yeah, I'm really impressed. Good job. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me get back into Stardew here. Thank you for sharing that. And if anybody else wants to share their farm, I can pull it up on stream. I love to see what you guys design. We have a Discord, and you can share it either in the gaming or art channels on the Discord, or just really any channel. Honestly, it's fine. But yes, okay, and you were answering some of my questions here. Yeah, you've got the swimming pig beach and the turtle rescue, and the greenhouse is full of ancient fruit. Okay. Yes, yeah, and I saw the Ferogmon statue in the bottom left. That was really good. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a skinny dipping spot. Oh, that's the skin. That was the redneck skinny dipping spot. Oh man. And hey, Vlad, what's up? Welcome in. Yes, Friday. Friday farming. Let's see. Well, we're about to get back into Stardew right now. Okay. It is the 22nd. It's the first day of the last week of year 1. Annoyed spirits. Do I even need to like... Oh, we have the bookseller today. Let's go check that out. I will use a triple shot. All right. We'll just quickly collect. Okay, there's nothing there. Where do I keep this stuff? Over here. It's Monday. Pet the dog. Do I even need to use this? Oh my goodness. It's like there's just too many, there's too many trees. You know what? We gotta thin the crowd. But I get so many more seeds. Every time I chop a tree, I just get more. Alright, I'm also just going to chop these trees, even though the mushroom logs are there. I don't care. I feel like whenever I've tried to set up hardwood mahogany farms, I always run out of seeds. Like, I never get as many seeds back. But this is not the case here. Like, we clearly have enough. Wow, more than enough. All right, I might as well get a couple there. Oh, we're getting carrots. You're thinking of a spooky, gothic slime empire. Wait, for that farm? You're gonna add that to the beach farm? Huh. Yeah, it's really hot and humid outside, Vlad. Yeah, we just got some rain around here. All right, what do we got? Okay, the ectoplasm, we can't get that. And the bug guts, we can't get that. So we're just gonna have to leave those untouched. Also, from our collections, can we see how many minerals have we gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Only 37. All right, and we need 50. And if I remember correctly, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So there's 53 minerals. We need to donate 50 out of 53. And we've only done 37, so we've got 13 more to find from the geodes and whatnot. And then we'll get a second crystallarium, which will make gathering jade and staircases a lot easier. Also, I am curious. I want to check out the quarry. I'm not going to mine anything, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the 7th? Do you think maybe it's like hidden down here? No. There's a very small chance that it could have tried to spawn the 7th, but it picked the same spot that's already spawnable. I don't know how it works. Or is it possible that it tries to spawn on tiles that aren't even spawnable? So keeping it perfectly clear doesn't actually guarantee you 7 node spawns per day. Oh, you know what I just realized? We can purchase another fish pond. But yeah, Amber gets everything vanilla. Yeah, no cheats. It's really about making money, doing all the special orders to get the cool gifts, maxing the desert festival to get the special items, right? And you skull cavern dive like crazy to get all the auto petters, yep. Oh, and movie theater crane game. All right, I'm gonna grab the stuff that I need. I feel like we need something else. Is it just these 3? I don't know if we need the wood. I think that's it. Or do we also need to bring clams? Why do I feel like clams might be a part of this? And yeah, I'm gonna put it over here. Like this. Marina, you tried opening a new save file yesterday, but you're a more disorganized kind of gal. It is just stone, seaweed, and green algae. But my brain always remembers 4 items. What the first item is the goins. The goinage. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's a travesty. It's a disaster. If I did put it on this side, I'd have to take out those 2 rows there. Right? Or take out all of those. Yeah. Why can't we just place stuff where we want to? Like, why does that have to be blocked out? Why can't I build something there? Why does Concerned Ape need that area to be empty, huh? Oh well, I mean, it's fine. We're gonna find another spot. Obviously not back here. We've already... Oh yes, the animals. I'm so excited. Oh, we gotta pet the animals. I do need to pet them every day to give them the best chance of getting friendship quickly. But yeah, I think probably the best idea... Yo, wait, what is there? Is that a seed? Hold on. That must be a seed there. That must not be the... I think it's just this area that's blocked off. This whatever 3x5 in front of the mine. All right, how about... So we already have plenty of kegs. I might move some of the kegs down here. It doesn't... I'm just going to build it wherever, and then we're just going to move it. So how about right there? I know I'm going to be buying lots of stone by the end of the season, so I'll just... save myself the trouble. There we go. I don't know if that's too much. Not enough. Oh, the bookseller! Alright, we're going too slow. I don't know why I'm rationing my coffee, but we should just be using it no matter what. We still got to run by the animals and pet them. What's up, Rousey? Welcome in. Oh my god. We got the combat quarterly. Just one, though. Woo! We didn't even level up our combat. We're still level 2. Let's see, were there any other books? Oh, well, Way of the Wind Part 2 actually would be really, really good. Let's get that. Now we can really move. Alright, we got Way of Wind 1, 2, Old Slitherlegs. Well, I'll hold off on the horse book. I mean, we don't have a horse right now. And that's it. We don't have any other books. Alright, well. Thank you, Mr. Bookseller. Yes. Look at all those stair. I might as well craft some of them into staircases. Wait, do I even have the staircase recipe? I don't. Oh, the dwarf. Do I have a dwarf gadget? Because I'd like to use it. Nope. Nope, we don't have the dwarf gadget. I'd like to have a farm computer, but... oh well. What was I thinking? Yeah. Yeah, let's go take care of the animals. We already took care of Pats. Yeah, we definitely... oh! We already have an egg? I feel like we just got these animals. How did they grow up so fast? I almost now wish I had, like, made a gate here. I don't know. It makes sense to keep them separate. See? Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking for a second, like, going through 2 gates to get to them. Kind of whatever, but... okay, yeah, nothing in there. Like, if there was just, like, one... I guess I'd want to have 2 gates, because I don't want the animals coming onto the central path. So I think that works. These are all ready. We could put the last of... although I might wait till tomorrow. I think these should be done tomorrow, and then I might move all of these over so that they form more even rows. Like, because we have a bunch of space over here. And, well, okay, wait. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I could wait till Wednesday. Because Wednesday is when we get our last oak resin. And I might chop down those oak trees. All right, it's Monday. We did everything we could. There we go. Oh, did I see your comment, Amber, about Jack be nimble, Jack be quick? Yes, yeah, actually, I mentioned it on the previous stream. You were the one that left that comment. And it's quite helpful, except for the fact that we have to get the combat quarterly from the traveling cart. Realistically, it's quicker just to sleep and check the traveling cart 50 times or 100 times or however many times we have to check to get the combat quarterly. And then once we get that, once the combat quarterly shows up at the traveling cart, we're done. Like, we don't need the Jack be nimble. And I saw Jack be nimble only gives you 100 combat XP. So it's not as practical, or I guess as necessary with the current strategy, but it is a very good find. There's lots of little details like this that I love about Stardew, like multiple or alternate ways of getting what you want or what you need. And I think it makes the replay value of Stardew so much fun. Oh yeah, Bob is stoned. Why do I need so much stone? Rousey, it's for the staircases. When we get this, whatever the staircase crafting recipe, I mean, we're probably going to be getting lots of staircases anyway from the Jades, but I don't have access to that many crystallariums, at least currently. And I have nothing else to spend the money on. I did think about it earlier today that I was like, would it be better just to keep all the money into year 2? Like, would that be better? But then I thought about it and I'm like, nah, well, if you think about the price of stone goes up by a factor of 5. So every staircase, which is already 100 stone, would cost literally half a stack of stone just to make one staircase. Or that would be the equivalent price that you would have to pay in year 2. Because, yeah, Robin's prices go up the most in year 2. It goes up by a factor of 5. So I was thinking, yeah, it's probably good just to get it, and we'll have a bunch of extra staircases just in case, and then we don't have to sleep as much, maybe. But once we get the Statue of True Perfection, or just no, sorry, the Statue of Regular Perfection, then we'll have all the iridium we need, and we can craft more crystallariums, and then it won't be such a big issue for us. But yeah. Are we going for Starfruit or Ancient Fruit when we reach Ginger Island? Probably neither. I'm probably going to make all my money just from the greenhouse. I probably won't even grow anything on Ginger Island. I mean, we might, but honestly, there's really no need to set up the farm and do all of that when... Well, actually, I will set up some crops because we do need to get the golden walnuts from farming. But it'll be a much smaller farm. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the itch and we'll make a farm. We could set up like an ancient fruit farm there or something. Maybe, I'm sure we'll get ahead of ourselves and do something aesthetic, right? But I'm not planning on that. At least for the purpose of the challenge, it's not necessary. Yeah. Yeah, when you realized that about the book, you shouted, and your husband said, "You are so silly." And I told him to go back to playing Civilization. That's his obsession. That's funny. Actually, my brother is also obsessed with Civilization, but the old school Civilization 2 Test of Time. And my brother really got into kind of like the modding scene of it or something. Like he's involved on doing like these special maps and custom scenarios and stuff like that. I don't know if he still does it, but my brother is really into like retro gaming. And yeah, so he still plays some of those games we grew up playing back in the 90s, early 2000s. A lot of fun. But yeah, Civilization 2, that was the peak. I can't really say that. I haven't played. I think Civ 5 a lot of people really liked. But yeah. He has his favorite versions too. That in old school Tropico. Yeah, I remember Tropico. Although I don't think I played it that much. I don't know if I actually played it at all now that I think about it, but I remember it being in the zeitgeist of whatever strategy games. Yeah. I like all kinds of games except horror games. Yeah. Wait, most people play Stardew with their husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend at most, or just because of a friend? Uh, I don't know. I don't know if that's most people. I feel like so many people just play games, you know? But certainly Stardew lends itself well to playing with friends for sure. Because yeah, I've beaten Stardew several times with friends. All right. If I refill these kegs on Wednesday, then we'll be able to harvest it 4 days later, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that cutting it too close? Well, it honestly it doesn't matter now that I think about it. I need to reserve a lot of money in my bank account anyways. Like we always need to have at least 350,000 coins if the combat quarterly shows up. So just for that reason alone. Honestly, I forgot as well what the what was the poll? We had the poll yesterday, and I think there was like 60% were in favor of keeping the giant pumpkin. Was that the case? Having the hay automatically put down is so nice. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and just harvest all this here. And I'm wondering, yeah, tomorrow, maybe we'll move all these trees. I might make a small grove over here. I might relocate the grove. And so, even if we start from just, like, really hardly any trees. We don't need oak resin right now. Okay, let's go ahead and sell this. Put these away. But yeah. At least they don't worship the games, says the ex-Yoba believer. I still believe. All right, is that it for today? It's Tuesday. We don't have a traveling cart or Krobus. I petted all the animals. Was I gonna worry about this over? Oh my god, there's more of these. Oh my god, I gotta chop. I can't help myself. I have to chop them down. Oh, there we go. We didn't get any seeds from these. Okay, so maybe we will have a few holes, which will be nice. Yeah, wow, okay. Right. I think that's it. Was there anything else? Like, we didn't have any other goals for winter, right? We're waiting on the fish pond. I can upgrade the house again. That's a good idea. We just had the Feast of the Winter Star. Oh, we should pick out a gift for Maru. She likes a lot of different things. But I know I can't give her a battery. It's too precious of a resource. I can't give her the iridium bar. That's even more precious. We'll look her up on the wiki here pretty soon. But yeah. We're just trying to think, was there anything else we need to get done in year one? No. Oh, we get another event with the owl. Good humor. Omelet. We already have that. I was thinking these would be done today. Maybe not. Oh yeah, the Feast of the Winter Star. Maru is our secret person. We could skip it. But I like getting the gifts, you know? I honestly just want to chop this all down. I don't even know if I want the oak grove on the farm anymore. Right? Like, why do we need it? Should we do it? Yes. me go ahead and harvest all of this. Yes. And I guess I could leave these. The other thing is... Oh, did we use all the pumpkins? Did we go through them all? We must have. Because I'm saving 5 here. But I'm confused because I thought we would have had more pumpkins to put in. Why am I... What happened to the pumpkins? I swear I thought we had more pumpkins. Hold on. Okay, that's the jack-o'-lantern. That's not a pumpkin. There's only 5 pumpkins there. There are 5 pumpkins here. This is where we put them. And you know what? Let's just leave them here. Let's just keep the 10 pumpkins. It's fine. All right. It's Wednesday. We don't have any I don't know, any crazy things we have to do, right? I am gonna bet that there's a seed right there. Oh, there's multiple. Yep, it was right there. Looks like there... Oh, and there's another, actually. There's a tree there. Dude, there's so many seeds. Winter does have a higher chance of seeds being spread. Oh, 27, you went to St. Olaf's Castle. Olavanlinna. Oops. Oh yeah, wait. I'm gonna take all this up. Am I gonna leave all that stuff there, or am I gonna... I guess I could. It'd be nice to move another fish pond here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I could totally do that. And move these over. Although, honestly... The advantage of these trees is they're already planted. They're already planted, so we could... This, though, we wouldn't be able to remove the grass without killing these trees. You know what? Kill the trees. Kill the trees. I don't like it. So I'm changing it. I don't want this tree here either, and I don't want this tree here. Oh, actually, this is done. So we can go move that. Well, I gotta remember to harvest all the melons. Actually, I can do that now. Actually, we still have a few that aren't ready, but whatever. We can just leave them. Okay. Now, thinking out loud here. I should probably build more fish ponds. I mean, we could... When we move these down here, we could make this like the oak grove could be kind of over here. How about we do that? I mean, we have so many of these. But... let's just see. Oh. I'm probably going to regret doing this. But there we go. We have a little area for our... I don't like it, though. Hold on. It needs a little more room to breathe. Yes, we need a little space here for, like, I don't know, grass and whatnot. Maybe we can just finish it out on this side. There, that's better. All right. Let's go ahead and read our, whatever, diary notes. Oh yeah, am I keeping these somewhere? I'll just put it back there. Sell the rest of our pumpkin juice. Wait, did we pet the animals today? I think we did. Well, if we didn't, it's too late. Tomorrow is the festival. Let's take a look at Maru. She loves... I guess we could give her a diamond or a gold bar. Do we have pepper poppers? Or, I mean, we only have a few strawberries. Pepper poppers, rhubarb pie, miner's treat, cheese cauliflower, or a regular cauliflower. Let's see what we have in the fridge. What is this? No, I don't think we have any of them. Let's go ahead and just grab whatever. I mean, we could give her a gold bar, because we can make many of those. The diamonds are, in a way, harder to replace than gold. I guess we don't have that much cauliflower, right? We only have one cauliflower left. So I think we should hold on to that. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll just give her the gold bar. So it's Wednesday today, so there's nothing else we need to do. Go to sleep, make some money. Oh, a casual 11T11 and 8T and 8. This is 8T and 8. 11T11 and 88 and 8. As Bilbo Baggins would have said. 111th. Alright, there we go. Now... Yeah. Oh, wait, let me, actually... I'm always in the habit of checking this, just in case. Alright. Demetrius, thank you. Let's run around and grab all our stuff. Alright, and we can move. Yes. Alright. Well, Robin won't be open today. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going too far. We have a few extra. I'll just hold off on placing these down. Maybe we can put these in here for now. That's the end of the pumpkin juice. Let's go pet the animals. Oh, everything is degrading. I need to redo the fences. Wow, look at how many fences broke. That's kind of crazy. Oh, and look, we're getting stuff. Oh, I need to make a cheese... I need to make all the, whatever the crafting things are. Mayo machine. Oh, we got a new chick. Oh wait, we were naming everything like Finnish words, right? And this is the void chicken. So I'm gonna name it Musta, which just means black in Finnish. Musta. I should have named it Nolla, which is like 0 for void. Oh, and we got a duck egg. We can go turn that in. That's actually good. Do we need to turn in the wool? It is actually a community center item. Yeah, good. All right. Well, okay. Feast of the Winter Star has begun. Oh, let's also put. Let's go get the dino egg and put that in. Yeah, let's grab it. Put it in here, right? Yeah. All right, dino egg. It's crazy. All of the wood fences started degrading immediately. There we go. We got our void chicken. All right. We got our gift from Maru. Let's go attend this event. Might as well forage a little bit while we can. Maybe we'll grow a few carrots. Just for the heck of it. The squeaky door hinges need oil perks. You mean, is that like the chest opening and closing? Is there anything here? Oh, you can buy garlic for 2,500. Wow. All right, let's just find... Who is it? Maru. Where the heck is she? She's over here. The gold bar. What if I misclicked on the blackberry? Oh no. Reset. Honestly, I could have just given her anything. Oh my god, it's Pam. This is the best Christmas ever. I don't care what it is, Pam. If it's a tea set, I'm just going to lose my mind. I'm just going to lose it. So I'm your secret gift giver this year. Well, open it. Hey, Pam, I'll take it. And you know it's the cheapest light beer of all time. You know, it's like a Coors Light. Or it's a Natty Light. If you know American light beers. It's nothing fancy, but it's the best I could afford. Hell yeah. Oh man. I love it. All right. That also just made me think about how, I was thinking about Tales of the Shire again recently. You guys remember that game? I talked about it quite a bit because it's at such a perfect intersection of my interests, Tolkien and like farming games, right? And how disappointing it was for me. And one of the disappointing things is the fact that this is supposed to be true to the Hobbit lore, and you're supposed to be able to like simulate being a Hobbit. But you're not, the game doesn't allow you to have any alcoholic beverages, so there's no ale, and there's no pipe weed. I mean, those are like two of like the cornerstones of the Hobbit culture. Yeah, and they did it for like, probably for like, what is the word? Not political reasons, but because it would change the rating of the game, and that would change how the game could be marketed maybe. If you have references to drugs or alcohol or whatever in the game, like, come on. Like, just don't adapt the game. Like, don't adapt the story. If you're gonna... It's one thing if it's a small thing where, like, oh, one character in the story happens to smoke a pipe and you don't put that in the game, whatever. But if it's the entire culture of the hobbits, and you can't even get drunk with your fellow hobbits and sing songs dancing on the tables, I mean, then what is this? Tales of the frickin' Shire. Get out of here. Oh. Yes. All right, I can leave now. I think that was all I needed, right? I'm so happy we went. Pam is the best, honestly. She's just a stand-up, solid woman. All right. Clint's birthday tomorrow. You know, we're definitely going to be ignoring that. I wonder if I should go by Robin and build another. Maybe we should go. Okay, actually, when we go visit Krobus, we're going to fish for the mutant carp today because it's Friday. So we're going to purchase the stuff from Krobus. Hopefully, is it good? Please. Ah, very displeased. I mean, it doesn't affect the mutant carp spawn rate, but it does affect the spawning of, what is it? Treasure chests. So, not ideal. That's fine. Albacore for Gus. I'm waiting to do all those quests once we really start doing Friendship in earnest, which might not be for a while. No. Will this be ready by, yeah, whatever. And actually, it could be nice to run by, we could run by Robin, move the fish pond, and build another one. Okay, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I got to think also about, okay, we've got the iridium rod. We probably need more trap bobbers. Maybe we go by Willy. We purchase a few trap bobbers, as well as trout soup, just to make it easier. That will, yeah. Hopefully we have enough time. Oh, I'm gonna, oh yeah, pet the animals and whatnot. I'm just gonna leave those. It's fine. Oops. There we go. And look at that. Oh, I also need to check all of the hay. I gotta make sure we have enough hay by the end of the season. So, yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much right now. Tomorrow we'll worry about that. Oh my god, look, all of my fences are gone. This is crazy. Alright, we'll fix that. We'll clean it up. This. Well, there is a help wanted. Oh, we got to go to the traveling cart. What am I doing? Okay, I will drink a little espresso here. All right, we're hoping for that combat quarterly. What do we get? Actually, I will take this Batwing. Queen of the Gem Sea. Just regular old pickles. The traveling merchant is also quasi-evil, by the way. She's sort of in cahoots with Evil Marnie. She's complicit in the breeding empire. I'm gonna go to Willie first. So we might as well forge a little bit. Oh my goodness. There are so many Nautilus shells. This is perfect, though. Do we have anything in here? Oh, yeah, we had a few... Yeah, this is where we left our... Yeah, when we needed the squid, it was the night market, and we didn't have access to this chest, so all the fish were stuck there. And for inventory space, I'm just going to leave a bunch of this here. All right. Let's see if we can catch the mutant cart. Actually, I'll go up to Robin real quick. We'll do Robin's thing, run back down, and then we have the rest of the day. We won't be pressured for time to get things done. If she's working. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't put it there. Oh, that's so infuriating. Well, I guess I don't really need this fish pond, if I think about it. What we actually need is to upgrade the farmhouse. I didn't bring the hardwood with me, so I'll go ahead and just build this and make it look a little symmetrical. I mean, we could... Although it's like, this would... If this moved... We could move the kegs down a little bit. And then we would have space, you know, but... Oh well, we'll start like this. Alright. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen an artifact spot here, by the way. I wish there was like little Easter eggs where you could like mess up the snowman or something. And then characters would get upset about it. Maru would be like, some punk destroyed my snowman. All right. Let's get these. That. It's kind of crazy. We have over 1 million gold. I feel like I've been spending it as much as possible. All right. We're ready. Is it first try? Yep, first try. Oh my god, first try. If I can catch it? I think I can. It's not even that bad. Look at that. Seriously, there's like... The pike is harder than this. Wow. Alright, now we're done. Unless, wait, is there another fish in here that we need to catch? The slime jack? The slime jack can only be caught, I think, in the monster bug lair. Let's just try it. Let's just see what we catch here. Oh. Oh, I was thinking we couldn't get white algae. But apparently we can. Is it just going to be a regular carp? Yeah, this is probably just a regular carp. Yeah. Yeah, what's available in the sewers to catch? Is it just white algae and carps? Robin's much more diligent shop owner than Marnie? Yes. Of course. Well, Robin doesn't have a dungeon of animals to torture. So that really cuts into Marnie's time. Marnie's very diligent. Oh, what the? We got a secret note. How about that? Oh, we got this. At night, show up at 1:40 a.m. But, like, evil Marnie, she doesn't sleep. But Zio, welcome in. You just finished your Japanese class. Nice. Your fourth language. All right. All right. Because obviously you have Finnish, English, Swedish. Is that the third? Now Japanese. I'm only going to fish here a little bit longer. Because I don't think the slime jack is possible here. Actually, you know what I'm going to fish for? I have an idea. Since we're down here, this is like the perfect time to come out here. Oh. Also, I knew we were going to have all this. Way too much junk. Artifact spots that are just irresistible. Foraging items also. Alright. I don't think the goby's that hard, but honestly... There we go. There we go. I hope I get the goby. And hey, we did get a treasure chest as well. No, it's a pike. Wait, no, Vietnamese. Ah, okay. That's right. Your parents are Vietnamese immigrants to Finland, so you speak Vietnamese and Finnish, English, and now Japanese. An absolute mad lad of the languages. Oh, can this? Look at this. Look at this dude. Did you see that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're done. Now we're done. He kept juking me. I'm just gonna run home from here, like, instead of going back through town. It might end up taking the same amount of time. I was like, what the? You could have learned Swedish, but had a bad attitude at school for it. Yeah. Let's get rid of that, yeah. You know what? I'll come back. I'll come back and grab it. We got that goby and pike. Oh, and oh. Oh yeah. We got some white algae. We need to sell that though, right? I gotta sell that. Oh. Well, since we have a little time. There's so few of the animals in there, it'll be fine. Actually, I'm gonna go on the inside. Oh, I wasn't. There we go. Something like that. Ah. Um. There we go. How about that? And I also want to strategically put down lots of grass so we can harvest it later. So it's getting kind of late. But let's just see. Put a little there. Although yeah. I do like the idea of surrounding it. All right. Bedtime. You did everything for Friday? That was actually a really productive day. Funny enough, yesterday you played Terraria for 15 hours straight. Wow. That's awesome. It is so fun when you can just disappear into a game like that. It's fun. Yeah. The country you live in will kind of force you to learn the language your community speaks. Well, I am trying to force myself to learn that language, to be fair. The Finnish language. Oh my god. So I guess if you're a kid, it's different, right? Because you grow up going to school where you hear it, etc. You know, moving as an adult it's easier to avoid, I feel like, at that point. All right. Only have a couple more days left of year 1. And we're just making so much progress. I love it. 0 damage. There we go. Figure, yeah, we might as well. Take care of that. It's a Saturday, so I don't really need to do much today. Just quickly pet the animals. See how they're doing. I guess we could craft over the cheese maker, let's see, how are we doing? Yeah, oh yeah, friendship is still so low. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, the mayonnaise machine, we can make that, and the cheese press, we can make that. The loom as well. Wood fiber, pine tar. That's it for the Oh, and the oil maker. Oh, 50 slime. That's going to be tricky. Eventually it won't be, because we're going to have to farm all the slime. We're going to have to kill 1,000 slimes. So we will get a lot of slime just from doing that. All right, let's go ahead and get... I have way more hardwood than I expected, honestly. I was not thinking the hardwood would come this easily for us. That's what she said, but look. All right, we can get a mayonnaise machine, cheese press, and oh yeah, fiber and pine tar. I think we've got, and some fiber. Is there anything else that I wanted to craft here? I think that's about it. I mean, we could craft the worm bin and then the deluxe worm bin. That's a good idea. Start collecting some worms. Hardwood, gold, iron, and fiber. We got that. Get the gold and the iron. And I need the moss as well. So I'll put the cheese press there. And we actually need the goat cheese. I guess I can put it like that. We have the duck egg. Well, we haven't made regular mayo yet, so I'll start with that. Oh my goodness. One of these trees is already grown. I did put the fertilizer on a few of those, yeah. I just can't help myself when it comes to these hardwood trees. I feel like with Stardew, that's just a common theme for me. I just can't help myself. I just have to plant stuff. I have to profit, even when I don't need to. I have to purchase an obscene amount of stone for staircases. It's just how we do things around here. That's it. I think we're done for today. It's a Saturday. We petted the animals. I feel like... Were we going to go by... We could go by... No, Robin's building our... Yeah, she's building our fish pond. I might fill it with rainbow trout. If I have any. Do I have any rainbow trout? Are you serious? Right, it's in alphabetical order, so it should be... It should be here. What did I do with them all? Dude, I swear we had rainbow trout. Do I have the fish? When are they available? They're a summer-only fish. Did we sell them all? Because that's really strange. I usually try to keep a few. The reason I would like to do it is because we can get prismatic shards. And that'll be good for enchantments as well. But percent of items, oh my god. It's a 1 in 1,000% chance to get a prismatic shard from a rainbow trout pond. Oh my god. At least to level up the pond, we don't have to give it a prismatic shard, right? There was kind of some of it, like iridium ore could be tricky for us. All right, we have so much. We're gonna have so much money. We have so much money to spend. Might as well check the help wanted board. Oh, we will actually go by Robin. Still no trash hat, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Can I take all this? Of course he's not here. It's a Saturday. I was going to change the color, but then I remember we picked pink because it matches the roof. Willie's roof is kind of a pink color. More like a peach, but that's the closest we could get the chest. Oh, I love having all these speed upgrades. We are just flying, cutting people off. Is there other stuff over here I wanted to grab? Just want to check that there's no rainbow trout in here. Yeah. Wait, what is that? The sturgeon bait. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess we can leave those chests. It's fine. We might as well do our last little bit of foraging, because tomorrow we're going to be purchasing a bunch of stuff. Tons of stuff. Hey, wait, what was it that... We have to collect the wood as well. Alright. Maybe we can, let's see if we can manage that. There we go. Oh. At this point, I'll take the sap. Oh, Robin's not even here. What does she do on a Saturday? I thought she does her exercise class on Tuesday. But it's fine. We're going to purchase everything from her. Oh, she's working. Wait a minute. She better be done with that fish pond by tomorrow. If I just soft locked us into not getting all of the stone, I'm going to be so... It's not that big of a deal, but it feels like a big deal. There we go. Okay. She should be done with this, right? Tomorrow? Since we have the energy... Oh no! Oh well. Maybe it'll be nice if it's asymmetrical. It might look more realistic. That's all I need. Oh, wait, no, actually. Ah. We got to clear the quarry in the morning. We'll do it. First thing in the morning. Shout out to Grandpa, still rocking the Forager's hat. Yes, thanks, Amber. I'm really glad we got it. I mean, he does look dope without it. But it's kind of suiting him now. Kind of fits him. Where are we at till we go to the mines? So the plan is to upgrade our weapons as much as possible. And I actually have to think about this because we're going to get... We already have a prismatic shard. We can get the galaxy sword. We need to go into the mines at least to kill 10 green slimes with the galaxy sword to be able to unlock the galaxy hammer. I think the real limiting factor at the moment is combat levels. Basically, we need to get combat level 10 and mining level 10 to get mastery. And I want to get combat mastery before we start fighting any monsters. We get combat mastery, then we go to the mines with oil of garlic. In the mines, we're just going to be... Well, I mean, we'll go down to like level 100 or whatever. Oil of garlic removes all monsters. And we're just going to be breaking crates and barrels all the way down. In the search for a ice rod. Trinkets. We need combat mastery to unlock trinkets. Then we get the ice rod. And finally, when we have our galaxy sword and our galaxy hammer and an ice rod, then we will go into the mines without oil of garlic. And we will fight 1,000 green slimes to get the slime charmer ring. There might be there could be a slightly different order of operations. If, for example, maybe we go to the volcano at some point to get the cinder shards that we need to start to grow a stingray fish pond, to start farming cinder shards and dragon teeth. And then using those, we can access the mini forge. We can craft a mini forge and start upgrading our weapons. So it might be preferable to, I haven't quite fully decided. It would be risky to go into the mines, but there's only ever like a few of those tiger slimes in the way. So if we can get past those initial tiger slimes and just get what is it, like 7 or 8 cinder shards that we need to upgrade the fish pond. And we might do that before going. But honestly, I personally, my instinct is actually to kill the slimes first to get that slime charmer ring, because it's difficult. We won't be able to one-shot the tiger slimes. I don't think so. And they're super dangerous. Whereas even without the upgraded weapons, we can still one-shot all the green slimes on those first few floors. So that's not a problem for us. So yeah, it's contingent on when the combat quarterly shows up in the traveling cart. That could be in year 2. It could be in year 3 or year 4. Who knows? Maybe we just have the worst possible seed and we don't get a combat quarterly until year 10. And we're just sleeping and checking the traveling cart twice a week and clearing the quarry once a week. So that's the idea, at least. That's what I'm thinking. Because I want to be extra careful. I want to give Grandpa Bob the maximum possible chance of success, the most conservative approach. Because our first 4 attempts, we did not approach it that way. We were super cavalier just to see how far we could get in the mines, you know, using the rusty sword. And the answer is not far. It's really difficult, unless maybe if you spam a bunch of attempts, you know, and you're just grinding at like attempt number 97 or something. I don't know, maybe it's not that hard, but I got interested in this strategy, so that's why we pursued it. Yeah. But anyways, you wasted a whole year with a full rainbow trout pond, not a single prismatic. Yeah. Yeah, when I saw that 1 in 1,000, basically we would need to have like 20 fish ponds, like the maximum number of fish ponds we can fit on the beach, right? And even then we might not get it, because a 1 in 1,000 chance, that's crazy. All right. What do we got? Neutral spirits. Cranberry candy. Good. Drink our triple shot. Now, what do I need to do today? I did not mean to click on that. Okay, our fish pond is ready. That's good. I'm going to sell these. I'll pet the animals real quick, just because that's what we do. come back for those things later. Today, oh, we also got, okay, we'll check the traveling cart. Big luck, no whammies. No, just the dark bookcase. But the jelly. All right. The stingrays. You only had 5 stingrays. And you got a magma cat, which you thought was really good. Red snapper for Emily. Oh, we got to talk to Robin. I am kind of waiting because I want to sell this. I mean, actually, I don't need to do that. That was actually really inefficient. I would sell those if I was worried about money. But we have to keep a reserve of like 350,000. All right. Are you guys ready? Let's see. I mean, I need to do a couple trips. Actually, how about this? Put all that away. Okay, that's it. That's all. I almost bought more. But that'll be enough. If we need the combat quarterly, we'll have plenty. I mean, that is kind of crazy. Okay, let's also count. How many nodes did we get in 1 week? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's just make sure we don't have any down here. Yeah, no hidden. 22. Whoa, that was weird. It was number 22, but I hit it from here. 23, 24, 25. Oh, there we go. We got some mining experience. What is it? Mining level 5. Okay. Is that 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, there's one here. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. And there was a little tree. We only got 37. That, and wait, you're supposed to get 7 per day. Is it actually only 6 per day in year 1? Am I misremembering? I thought it was 7 per day in year 1. It would make more sense if it was 6, because that would then be 6 times 7 is 42. So we would have only, so some of the spawns would have failed because they would have tried to spawn on a node that's already, you know, present. But still, that seems really low for a week of waiting. I don't know. Hey, Pam. Blah, my front yard's a mess. Look, it's okay. I'm gonna buy you a big house one day, Pam. I didn't even notice all this. All right. Let's try to put stuff away. Oh, this is a new one. We could turn this in to Gunther. We're gonna need a separate chest just for stone. We can sell this stuff here. And, oh, I didn't even notice there. What was I thinking? Yeah, let's go to Gunther real quick, turn this in. Actually, since it's the last day of year 1, let's open up a few geodes. Let's just see what we can get. We'll open up our mystery boxes. I always try to leave a few. I try to leave 5 of each, just in case, I don't know. I know the raccoons will need them later, but... Hey, what's up, user FE5? Dang, didn't realize you also did a grandpa challenge. Besides no damage, what else do you have to do? The grandpa stuff is more for the lore. It's more for the lore, and yeah, the damage list is the main thing. But obviously we are not using perfection waivers, because then the game would just be too easy. Yeah, no perfection waivers, no golden parrot waivers, and also we're doing no Joja as well. All right, we got a new reward. Is it one of the bone skeleton things or the statue? Yeah, it's that middle, the sloth. Giant sloth skeleton. The way you're calling Gunther is killing me every time. Hey, that's just his name, all right? Let's see what we can get here. I really want to get more minerals. I don't know. That one looks maybe new. think we've gotten a single quartz out of any of our geodes, by the way. How did we get the... Wait, did we get a quartz from a geode? How did we get our quartz? I know we got one from somewhere. Was it the mystery box? I don't know. Okay, yeah, magma geodes are where it's at. Now we're getting the real stuff. Hell yeah. Lots of minerals. Though some of these minerals, of course, we've already turned in. Oh, I was literally just thinking about the dwarf gadget. I was literally just thinking, wait, can you get a dwarf gadget from a geode, or does it have to be an artifact trove? And then boom. Because I want to make that farm computer. Oh my god, it's a Christmas miracle. It's a winter star miracle. A feast of the winter star. So wait, if we turn one in, we can turn one in and then use one for the computer, the farm computer, for the crafting recipe. We would need two anyways. Wow. That's really good. Oh, it's quartz from the garbage can. Yes. Guys, we can't take any damage on this file. I'm too invested. I'm not emotionally robust enough to withstand failure. Okay, so all these other ones... Well, I might as well put the extras. Yeah, we already turned this one in. We've turned this one in. We've also turned in this one. Oh, man. But this one's new. Okay. Then all this other stuff we can just bring home. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I decided we're not going to purchase any more ores or any of that. We purchased... The stone is way more valuable for staircases. Alright, here we go. Dwarf computer. So I think, what is that? Is that 39 minerals we've donated? If I'm got my count right. What reward did we get? Oh, is the burnt offering? I'm just gonna leave some of that stuff. I'm not ready to collect. Alright, was there something else I was thinking of doing? Oh, actually, yeah. Let's go to the bus. Maybe we could go by the community center. What do I do with this wallpaper? Like, I don't want it. I'll just put it in here. Just add... This is kind of my junk drawer. I guess I'll put the... Actually, let's craft the farm computer now. What do we need? I know we need gold and a battery. Or no, not gold, but refined quartz and a battery. Let's do that. It is kind of tricky since... We do need more batteries. But we'll get more batteries in summer. All right. Let's craft our farm computer. Grandpa is living in the technological age, all right? He uses technology. What else was I going to craft? Is there something else? I don't remember. No, but I did want to grab... Yes. All of that stuff. So we got the goat cheese. We already have a regular cheese. I might just leave the wool. Well, we have this wool. I'll make another regular cheese. While that's going. Oh, we have a void egg. Do we need that? I gotta make a duck mayo as well. We don't need the void egg for a community center. We will need the void mayo. Well, we have a duck egg to donate here. I might as well, I'll make the duck mayo first. And I'll leave this void egg here. All right, there was nothing else in here we needed, right? Yeah. Let's see, will we be able to finish? We can do, we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, we just need a large milk or a large goat's milk. And we don't have either of those. Oh, it'd be so perfect. We could finish that. And, oh my god, and we only have 3 out of... that's just cruel. That's just cruel. Well, let's go ahead and do it. We might as well go turn in what we have. We won't complete either bundle, because we'll just be waiting on 1 item each. But it's fine. Yes, yeah, we did go to the traveling cart today. This is exciting. What's here? Yeah, we'll get honey, and we'll have some of these spring fruits. Duck egg, large egg, wool. It's just that room. We've only got the 2 fish here that hopefully we can just get from the traveling cart. But the ghost fish isn't too bad to get. We won't have access to the wood skip until we kill 1,000 slimes. Which means... Because, like, you can't get access to Ginger Island until you've completed all of this. Until you've completed the community center. But we can still get access to the trinkets from the mastery room. So we don't actually need Ginger Island to get the ice rod. Right? Yeah. So we can still get the ice rod, but we do need Ginger Island to get the mini forge. Or wait a second. Well, yeah. I think we do need Ginger Island because you need the it's either the cinder shards or the dragon's tooth to craft the mini forge. And I was just thinking out loud there, like, wait, do we have to kill all the slimes? Imagine we don't get the wood skip at the traveling cart. Then we have to kill 1,000 slimes to get the slime charmer ring to enter the secret woods safely. Yeah, this will be coming. I guess we could finish this actually. We might have to wait till fall for this. So there will be a lot of sleeping in year 2 anyways. Oh, we need the pomegranate for this. I forgot that we need 2 pomegranates. Do I want to use a starfruit wine? No, I refuse. You're not worthy of that. My stepdad. Sorry, wizard. This is just like literally the most valuable wine you can have in the game. I'll give him some cheap wine. Well, we have some excess keg capacity. We'll put like a powder melon or some crap in there for him. All right. Okay, now let's get out of here. Oh my god, it's the end of year 1. This is crazy. We purchased everything we need. Yeah, like what would you even use powder melons for? I'll do a row of powder melon. Oh yeah, and the mayo and the cloth. I guess actually that could be a good spot for it, because then we can just... All right. Oh yeah, our hay is running low because of all the animals. I'm glad I didn't purchase more of the deluxe barn animals, so we didn't run out of hay during winter. Oh, wait a second. Did we have a few more Did I finish harvesting all of the melons and whatnot down here? Yeah. I think so. Also, what's there? It was like there was a tree there. That was so random. This is a beautiful little keg empire over here. Look at that. And our fish ponds. I wonder, should we put a fish? Should we put another fish in the fish pond? To just start collecting stuff. Why do I feel like it's super cucumber or sea cucumber would be really good to put in there? Because we have all 5 legendary fish. The produce. Yeah, what would I want to... I wish they had the pictures. It'd be so much easier. Squid. Oh, the squid would give us squid ink. We need that. Maybe we should put the midnight squid in. But wait, does the midnight squid have a different requirement up here? Where is it? Oh my god, I can't see. The pictures would really help here. I see midnight squid. What the heck is an ocean stone? Oh, what? I don't think I have an extra one of those. Maybe we do. But just regular squid. Oh, I was like, wait, dragon tooth? What the hell? But that's for the stingray. Yeah. Maybe we just do regular squid instead of midnight squid. Because I don't know if we have that ocean stone and I don't want to get locked into this. Yeah, the squid ink is really good, actually. We need that. What else do we have on here that could be really helpful? Sunfish solar essence. No, we don't need that. The blobfish gives a pearl and a warp totem for the farm. Actually, lava eel could give us magma geodes. We haven't caught a lava eel yet, but if we go into the mines, we can go into the mines even without the oil of garlic. If we, for example, if we ladder down, if we get the oil of garlic and we just ladder down, it's not even necessary to have the oil of garlic, but just to be on the safe side, ladder all the way down to floor 80 or whatever it is where the lava pond spawns. And then we could fish for the lava eel there. But it's really rare. It's really difficult to get. But getting those magma geodes could be really good. I mean, it's so few. It's 2 to 5%, you know. So it's like I feel like the squid is probably the right. What is a void salmon will give us void egg. We don't have that. Or the slime jag, we don't have that yet. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, the super cucumber gives us iridium ore. I'm not going to do that only because, well, it's such a low percentage. And when we get to the end of year 2, we're going to get the Statue of Perfection, and we'll be getting tons of iridium from that. So I'll skip the super cucumber. I think the squid ink is better, at least for we need it for the completion anyway, and we might need it for something else. There are a few crafting and cooking recipes that maybe require it. Octopus, actually. Oh wow, octopus gives us 1 to 10 omnis, 17% chance. Actually, octopus could be good. Maybe we go for I don't know, what would be better to go for first? The squid or the octopus? Oh, we can get bug meat. I didn't realize the fish ponds could give us bug meat. I mean, we'll be getting lots of bug meat in the mines eventually, so I don't think we have a pressing concern for it. I forget you put coral, and you can get minerals from the coral. Poor wizard. Yeah, we saved the good wine, to drink at home. All right, the father-in-law, he can get something else. He'll get some powder melon wine. Amber, you usually have a lava eel pond during the build to get a good source of spicy eels for luck and speed. Oh, usually for spicy eel, I just get a bunch of crystallarium. Well, not a bunch. You only need like 3 crystallariums with rubies, and that's all the spicy eel you'll ever need. What else do we have here? Yeah. Yeah, it's either the squid, well, it was a squid or something else. Was it the super cucumber for that iridium? But yeah, or the octopus actually. Octopus for Omni Geode or squid for the I feel like in some ways actually the octopus will be easier. Or I don't say easier. It'll be more useful sooner. Because the omnis are, we really need a lot of omnis to get the minerals. But once we unlock Ginger Island, omnis will be pretty, we'll get so many omnis from artifact spots on Ginger Island. So we'll just go for squid. What would the octopus require anyways? Hold on, this is like, oh yeah, the octopus, oh, the honey, yeah. Wait, what's a dried starfish? Oh, that's an artifact. Okay. I was like, wait, can you put starfish in a dehydrator? That's what I was thinking. Then I was like, wait a second. There's no starfish in this game. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, green tea. All right. Enough theory crafting. Let's go ahead and just do it with the squid. And we have plenty of squid to throw in the pond anyways. Whereas we only have 1 octopus, so it would take a lot longer for the octopus to level up. There we go. Let's also put a sign on it. We did pet the dog, right? Yeah. Oh, and he gave us some little driftwood. All right. End of year 1. And this is also, I think this should be the last day for today's stream. And then we can start year 1 off fresh on the next stream. Probably, I don't know. I was gonna say probably Sunday, but if not Sunday, then almost certainly on Monday. We'll do another stream. But yeah, just going around. I wonder if we should repair some of these fences that... Oh, we can actually... Wait, no, these trees, they still need a little time, don't they? Or are they grown? No, they haven't grown. They have to have a wide... They get wide... A wider trunk. What am I trying to do here? Put this stuff away, put this away, put this away, grab this. And this just in case. It's so funny just how much we have to replace, but that's just the way it is. Am I oh yeah, there's a missing one, there's a missing one, there's a missing one. Going through so many wood fences for this. We need to get that golden clock, you know? All right, there we go. And we're good. Oh, and we can sell some aged legend road. That's going to be... That's 14,000 just for 2 of them. Really crazy valuable. I love that there's like just a few items in the game that can be really valuable if you farm them. Try to keep all my food here. Oh, year 1 is coming to a close. Oh, whoops, I forgot. There's a few spots here. But otherwise, we're good. Yeah, we'll leave all these trees. I guess I could chop this one down. We don't need this tree here. Look, I don't have space for this. So we're not going to put in... We're not putting those mahogany seeds down. Not unless we start them over here. You know, we could. We could put them down. It's tempting. Why not? There. I love our little farm. Look at it. Also, let's open this up so the animals will wake up and they can go outside immediately. Wow. And I'll leave the giant pumpkin. Honestly, we could just make hardwood fences at this point, you know? Like, it's only 1 hardwood. And we only have to make them once. So maybe we'll do that. Going forward. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll break all these fences and replace them with hardwood. Who knows? Oh, look at that little butterfly. Why does that? That makes me think of what's Cinderella's? What's it called? Not a chariot, but her carriage, right? The horse-drawn carriage with the giant pumpkin. All right. Enough reminiscing. We also need to upgrade our farmhouse. All right. Bedtime. We did everything, right? Oh, shoot. I didn't think about this. I wonder, wait, we can take a look before we decide, actually. Do I have here skills? Mining. Which mining skill is going to be the best? But yeah. Oh yeah, Marina, you said why not both? True. We could get another fish pond and put an octopus. And we might do that. We might build a bunch more fish ponds. We'll need them anyway for the what is it? The stingray. I don't know. I can't think of that word for some reason. It's happened multiple times. I just get a brain block on stingray. But yeah, we'll get a bunch of stingray ponds going. We might even take all of the legendary fish out, maybe with the exception of the legend because it makes so much money for us, and just convert them all to stingray ponds. So, okay, looking at our mining level. So obviously, when I usually play the game, I pick miner. That +1 ore per vein is huge. However, it's not really that relevant to us unless we plan to be mining a lot in the mines, right? Because if we use the oil of garlic, you know, we can go and get as much as we want. The problem is the stuff that we actually need is iridium, and we can't get that in the regular mines. And we can't use oil of garlic, or I mean, we can use oil of garlic going into Skull Cavern, but it doesn't remove all the enemies. So it doesn't make sense to go and collect iridium from Skull Cavern. That's why we have to set up. We have to get the Statue of Perfection. We got to find other ways. Well, maybe we go panning, or we just get the iridium from the very rare spawn rate of iridium nodes in the quarry. The problem, though, is that over here in Geologist, the chance to find geodes, level 10 mining, I would rather have the excavator. Now, we could get one and change it later, right? We can always go to the sewer and pay to have our professions changed. But right now, I think that actually getting geologists will set us up better for excavator to get geodes. But does this chance to find geodes, does it only apply to breaking nodes, or does it also double the number of geodes when you, for example, from an artifact spot on Ginger Island? Personally, at the moment, geodes are a lot more valuable because it's our only way of getting minerals. And miner really only helps us if we're trying to get iridium. Yeah. I think we go geologist and excavator. That'll be the plan. Geol. Let's go for the geo. This is cool because this is not how I usually play. I love it when you get a challenge that makes you rethink your strategy a little bit and pursue a different course of events. Oh, that's a good point, Marina. If there is iridium in the quarry, we just leave it there, and then we go change our profession, and then come back and break it. And then go change our profession back. That's also possible. Yeah. All right, we'll wrap it up here. Let's just take a look at our beautiful farm. Ent shows up. Let's skip his cutscene. Maybe we'll read it at the beginning of the next stream. Oh my god, my eyes. I can't even... I forgot that the beach had sand because it was snow for so long. Wow. Look at that. Let's look at our animals. Oh my god, is this not perfect? Oh, and look at this as well. We got our apricot and a cherry. Boom. So yeah, we should be able to complete, was it the artisan bundle? Well, with either of these. And let's see, did we get a large milk? Nope, we still haven't gotten a large milk. Oh my god, look at how much grass they'll be eating for days. And yeah, technically, the animals can escape, right? Because we're still waiting on these trees to grow. But once they grow, we'll put the fences down. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Our farm is so beautiful here in spring. And that's a little tip for you guys. If you want lots of grass, then place a few of the grass starters around on your farm, especially if you get the bluegrass starter. Place a few of those, and it's like your farm completely fills up at the start of spring. But it only works for spring. Although these grass starters didn't spread. That's good to know. So like the grass does not spread on these, I don't know, this darker, deeper forest grass, I guess. It has to be out here, like on the beach. Although actually it didn't spread too much over here now that I'm looking at this. This didn't spread much. Oh, maybe the grass, oh yeah, grass doesn't spread on this wet sand. It has to be grown over here, I bet. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, it wouldn't have been much grass over here to begin with anyway, so... Yeah, because you can see here where I placed the grass, it spread on all the available tiles. And over here as well, look at that! The grass filled in these areas for us. I think it looks kind of nice. Oh, it didn't fill in this area for some reason. Oh well. Yep. It takes a minute for my eyes to adjust. Oh, this is interesting. Why did the grass spread over here? I don't remember the grass spreading on this. Maybe it just has a random chance to appear. That's why I put all these down, to make it easier for farming. Because we don't want to break the grass at the base of the fence. So yeah, now for year 2, what we're going to do, we're going to purchase some crops, purchase some seeds, and we're going to go plant it. And I haven't decided if we're going to go all out, you know. I haven't decided how much to plant. Obviously, whatever this area is, we'll fill this area up. There's 181 spots that we can use. We'll fill that area up. I haven't decided if I want to just go with, what is it? Cauliflower over here. Or maybe we need to go to Sandy and purchase, is it the rhubarb seeds? What seeds do we have for spring? Did I purchase... Yeah, no, we don't. We have plenty of star fruit for when we unlock the greenhouse here. Yeah, the greenhouse will open up very soon for us. Right, because this will be done. And then this will be done probably in a few days. We'll get the large milk. We can switch over to star fruit. So we really don't need this area to be making money, which is also why I'm hesitant to farm this area. And you'll notice, by the way, I didn't break this giant pumpkin. I decided to keep it. I don't know if that means we'll keep it forever. But anyways, we have it, at least for the time being. I mean, we could also put fish ponds in there. We could farm it just to be aesthetic, you know? And of course, one of our fences is broken here. We could farm it just to be aesthetic, fill it up with something. And just, like, for example, here's what I'm thinking. We fill this up with garlic. We fill this whole area up with garlic, and then we just leave it. And garlic only takes 4 days to grow. And surely we get 4 rain days. And we'll have a huge harvest of garlic. And the garlic is for the oil of garlic recipe, by the way. I mean, we could also water it and just, you know, it's not that big of a deal to water, to hand water it all. It just takes a little time every day to do that. So it would slow down the season. But garlic is something we actually need for crafting the oil of garlic here. I'll show you. It's expensive in terms of garlic. The recipe requires 10... wait, where is it? Where's our oil of garlic recipe? Oh, we don't have it because it requires combat level 6. So that's another thing to keep in mind. That's why we're kind of soft-locked by the combat quarterly at the traveling cart. Once we get that, the game is really going to open up for us. But we need 10 garlic per oil of garlic. So it makes sense to grow a lot here. But we might not need as much oil of garlic as we think. How often are we going to go into the mines just to mine stuff? You know, avoiding the enemies. Probably not very often. Well, I'll plant it and we can, I don't know. If I get bored, I'll water it. Otherwise, I'll just leave it. But yeah. You know, also, I am curious about the quarry. In year 2, I think you should get 9 items or 9 nodes per day. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does this count as a node? Like, does the game only spawn like a certain number of items, and a tree counts as one of the items? I thought that the tree just blocks a spot where a node could spawn. Is there a node down here that I'm missing? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a ripoff. We're supposed to be getting... It's either 7 or 9 nodes per day in year 2. I think it's 9. It's also possible maybe the numbers that are calculated in the wiki are wrong. And maybe this was changed in 1.6 or something. I don't know. Well, regardless, it's exciting that we made it to the end of year 1, guys. I'm really happy. Thanks for following the challenge, supporting the stream. If you're enjoying the series, remember to leave a like and subscribe. Let the algorithm know you're enjoying it. It really helps me out, and I appreciate that a lot, so thank you. And yeah, we will get back to it here on Finding Fern Farm. By the way, the first challenge we did, Granny, her name was Fern. And this is Grandpa. And if you aren't familiar with the lore, Grandpa is actually the henchman. Granny and Grandpa, many years ago, came to the valley because Grandpa was terminally ill and he couldn't get good health care in Zuzu City. And so they came here because Granny knew that her parents, the wizard and the witch, could maybe help him with their magic. And they did a Junimo blood magic ritual that went sideways, and it technically saved his life, but at a great cost. And he was transformed into the henchman, and his memory was wiped. And that's why the witch takes care of the henchman, because he was so radioactive with Junimo energy, like the witch as well. The witch also, she wasn't always the witch, but she was transformed into the witch. And that's why the wizard is kind of upset at her, that their marriage was really strained because they got too deep into the magic, and something happened. She turned into the witch, and that's why she removed herself from society, because it'd be too dangerous for her to be near people, whereas the wizard can still be among people. And so the witch took the henchman under her care, because he's kind of like almost like a dog at that point, like he couldn't really care for himself, and he couldn't really remember his former life at all. So he served as her henchman for many years. And after Granny completed her perfection challenge and she was liberated from the Granny challenge, um, the Junimos then decided to give Grandpa Bob a chance. And so he's now on his own version. But unlike Granny, who had to never miss a birthday, giving only loved gifts, completing every help wanted quest, special orders board, etc., Grandpa Bob has the opposite problem. He cannot take a single hit point of damage. He can ignore the villagers to his heart's content, but the mines, in some ways, his is much more dangerous, and I would argue a harder challenge. A harder challenge. But yeah, that's what we're up to. So good, good. a little lore recap. We haven't gotten too deep into the lore with Grandpa, as much as we did with Granny, but there definitely is some lore, and we'll keep developing it. Yeah. You missed the lore building, Marina. I know, me too. I need to make some slides for you guys with the Grandpa lore, illustrated and explained. That was a long story, 27. Well, good. It's getting late at night here in Finland. It's your bedtime story. You can fall asleep. All right, guys. Thanks for following the challenge. Hope to see y'all in the next episode. And yeah, that's all for me. This is Grandpa Bob signing out. Goodbye.